What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do a 1-year review on my XOP Mutant saddle and my gear. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so like I said, we're going to be doing a 1-year review on my XOP Mutant saddle. This saddle is great for the price point, and if you're a bigger guy like myself. I was at 290 pounds last deer season when I bought this thing. Wasn't really sure if I was going to like saddle hunting. You know, it's the new craze. Everybody's getting into it. I just, wasn't quite sure if I was ready to pull the trigger on a $1,000 setup. So this helped me get into it at a really good price point, and also it was rated for 350 pounds. Like I said, I was at that 290 mark, so 300 pounds is just 10 more pounds, and you put all your cold gear on, you're over 300 pounds. So I actually have lost 60 pounds since last deer season, and this still fits. It's still comfortable. It has so much adjustment in the belt here. You can see how much I've got it drawn up there. I mean, it's great. The adjustability of this saddle is amazing. The one thing that I will tell you is you need to adjust and play around with all of your waist belt, your leg straps, and your bridge and your tether. You see how much I've got there on my bridge? I like my bridge short. Some people like it all the way out. Some people like it somewhere in the middle. I like it right here. And my tree tether is about forehead height when I'm in the tree. That's the most comfortable to me. Also, the leg straps are adjustable. Buckle, and also too, if you can see right, no, it's not going to do it. Anyhow, there we go. There's a green dot on both of these buckles. Actually, on all three of these buckles, there's a green dot. When you clip it into there, if you don't see that green inside of there, it's not seated. So that's one thing to keep in mind, and that's a safety feature that I really love about this saddle. If you don't see that green in there, it's not buckled all the way. So you need to go ahead and push it in there, and if it will not seat, you need to take it apart, look at it, see if you got some debris in there, something like that that's holding you up from making that connection all the way. Also, another thing I will suggest is going on Etsy, picking you up a couple of these stick holsters, so you can put one stick on either side of you while you're climbing. Most people run 4 sticks. I run 4 sticks. I put my first stick on, my second one I can reach from the ground, and then I've got one on either side of me as I'm going up the tree. Makes it super easy to reach back, grab it, put it on the tree. This saddle is a 1-panel, but it is a big 1-panel. It is super comfortable. In my opinion, this is my opinion. A lot of people will disagree, and that's okay. I mean, because like I say, everybody likes something different. Everybody's going to be into something different. For the money, you cannot beat this saddle, in my opinion. It's got the molly webbing all the way around it, a huge 1-panel, adjustable bridge. It is amazing, super comfortable, and it's light too. I mean, and I've even got extra carabiner on here because I put that on there so I wouldn't have to girth hitch my lineman's belt as I was going up the tree. Reason for that, I carry 2 with me when I go up the tree. If I'm going up a tree with limbs on it as you ascend or descend, you can take and actually go above the limb with your second one, so you're never actually detached fully from the tree, because slips and falls always happen when you're coming up or down. I think that's like 98% of the accidents that happen with tree stands and saddles and things of that nature is when you're ascending and descending the tree. So that's one thing to keep in mind. You need to be here for the next hunt. You need to be here for your family. I mean, don't take safety for granted. Don't take your life for granted, because falling from 20 feet could end it. or you know, you can end up paralyzed or whatever. I will say, if you're a bigger guy, this is it right here. I believe I actually got this saddle on sale last year, got it bought with a discount code, shipped to the house for $107. I do believe that it is $129 regular price, and if you wait and get a discount code, you can get it cheaper than that. But like I say, 1 year review on this. I don't think I'm going anywhere else. There's no need to. This saddle is super comfortable. It is great all the way around. One thing that I will suggest is, if you're going to wear this in to your spot, to your tree, if you already know where you're going and you're going to wear it in, leave these leg straps off. Just let them kind of hang behind you, and just put your waist strap on. Because what'll happen is as you're walking and you're striding, you'll actually pull those leg straps loose, and they'll get down around your knee. It makes it really hard to walk. A little bee there flying around. So just leave them connected and leave them like hanging behind you, so that doesn't happen. And when you get to the tree, you can actually unbuckle them and reach through, snap them around your legs the way they're supposed to go, and then start climbing your tree. If you don't wear it in, you put it on at the base of the tree, you don't have to worry about that. But that is one thing that I will suggest, is to leave them off while you're walking in, if you do wear the saddle into your stand. Another thing I will also recommend, if you do decide to go and you get into saddle hunting, is look around, shop around, look at reviews, look at different reviews, and try to find someone who's got it that may be around your size, that is set in it and has hunted out of it for a year or at least half a season or something like that. Because I do know initial impressions are everything, but with a saddle it's a little bit different. You really have to get out. I would suggest getting it in the summertime or even in the spring. That way you can play around with the adjustments, the height of your tether, the length of your bridge, even playing around with like different configurations and how you actually wear it. What I mean by that is how high up on your back you pull it, or how low on your legs you set it. It makes all the difference in the world. You wouldn't think that just changing the positioning of it an inch or two would be any different, but it does. It makes a huge difference. And also too, like whenever you're sitting or you're standing, how high you got it or how low you got it, that makes a difference. And like I say, you need to spend some time in it before you get on the tree. Get comfortable in it, trust it. I had a really big issue trusting it, because like I say, when I first got it, I was 290 pounds. I'm 220 now. It was a stretch for me to trust it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was like, there's no way this is gonna hold me up. And it does. Like, I didn't think I would be this comfortable in it, but I am. So, like I say, just some key points to remember on this. Price point, comfortable, adjustable, and it breathes. It's mesh. So early season, you're not going to sweat to death in it. Late season, yeah, you might have to wear, extra clothes or whatever, but you're wearing extra clothes anyways. I think that this is a perfect saddle for bigger guys and even smaller guys, because I do believe that they sell it in a large or a medium. I can't remember exactly what it is. Like I say, I'll put links and pictures and posts like in the description and all that, links, so you can go check this out. But it's all on XOP's website, so you can go look at that anyhow. All right, for my next 1 year review, we're going to look at the XOP Evolution backpack. The only gripe that I have about this backpack is that it needs to be a little bit bigger. The main compartment just needs to be a little bit bigger, and it would have been perfect. It would have been perfect. The first thing we'll take a look at is this bottom pocket here. Unzip them. These pockets here are great for like storing knives, extra knife blades, things of that nature. You just put them in there. I've got it emptied out for the most part, because it's not hunting season yet, and we've just been scouting a lot. So if you ain't got to carry all that weight, I'm not going to. I do have a hydration pack for this because it is hydration compatible. And right here's your little port for your hydration tube to come out. Goes through right there on that. Chest strap. Even the shoulder straps will unbuckle. So you can, if you got a setup like I have, like you've got a small lock on instead of a platform, you can put it around. So yeah, I mean, 4.9 out of 5 stars. I mean, it, like I said, my only gripe is just that it needs to be a little bit bigger. And I mean, because you've got molle all over this thing. I mean, on the front here, you've got these 2 smaller pockets here. On the chest, you've got molle on the sides, both sides. You can clip, you know, if you want to put binos or rangefinder on there, if you're walking around your hydration straw tube, whatever you want to call it. Now, the one thing that I did change up was my sticks. Went with the Skeletor sticks. Not that the XOP X2 sticks were bad, because those things are rock solid on the tree, like 100%. Like, can't go wrong with them, and for the price, they're amazing. But these, I like to run buckleless. It's just less noise, it's less weight, and these are actually lighter than the XOP X2 sticks. And I like the system that they have. They pop together, the little pegs on the front and the back, and then we have the tab, of course, and it has a keeper on the bottom. So you run it up and you go around on your tab, it's kept right there. You don't have to have an extra dump pouch for all of your attachment methods to the tree. Also, I went with the XOP retrograde lock-on stand because I'm going to run a hybrid setup. One thing that I will suggest, upgrade these straps too. The ones that come from XOP, well, on this stand, they've actually upgraded now. The Fly and the Superfly and the Roam this year are coming with their, I think they're called Gammas or something. It's upgraded straps because everybody changed their straps out. But a waistband, you can't beat it. It makes your life so much easier. Upgraded straps, dump pouches, waistband. It makes this feel so much lighter. I think this whole system that I have now is somewhere around 16 pounds. Also, they have this really comfortable seat on here because I like to sit down. And this is also rated for 350 pounds, and I believe this stand weighs like 6 pounds. And like I say, one thing that I would suggest is some sort of ascender descender system to go on to your lineman's belts and your tethers, because it might see, I mean, the Prusik knot works, but just the simplicity of this and the quickness, and you're not fidgeting with it long. Like, especially if you're sitting down, you're in against a tree, you see a deer coming and you want to get up, literally you just pull that and then pull your tag in with your other hand, let it go, it catches. I pulled it the wrong way. It catches and you're standing up now instead of leaning down, so you can get ready to take the shot when you're bow hunting. If you're rifle hunting, probably ain't gonna matter unless you can't reach your gun. But yeah, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this review. Like I say, just some key points to remember is, if you're getting into saddle hunting and you're not sure which saddle you're going to like, some of these cheaper saddles are just as good, if not better, than any other saddle on the market. Like that XOP Mutant is rated for 350 pounds, and I think right now they're like 129 on their website. I'll link all this stuff up here and put links to everything in the video and in the description, so y'all can go check it out if you're interested in getting it. As far as if you're a bigger guy and you're looking for a saddle, or you're not quite sure if you're would like a saddle, if you're going to, you know, be interested in a year or two, or if it's just not going to be you, I mean, 130 bucks and you can try it out. I mean, you can try a saddle out, and everybody's getting into it now. I mean, it's like the big craze, and so it wouldn't be hard to get rid of it if you don't like it. But I think you're really going to love it, because I'll be honest with you, when I first started looking into them, I didn't want to spend $1,000 on a setup, because quite honestly, I really didn't think I was going to like it. I really didn't. I've always been a climber, ladder stand type guy, but this has changed the way I hunt for the better, and I love it. Like, I actually sold all my climbers. I 100% exclusively hunt out of this saddle, unless Vanna goes with me, and then I'll sit in a shooting house, a blind, or in a double ladder stand with her. But if I'm hunting by myself, I'm in that saddle. I mean, it really did change everything. And like I said, the reason I went with the retrograde is, it's not that I didn't like the platform. The platform was great. It's just that I wanted something a little bit bigger that also had a seat, in case I wanted to sit down, needed to sit down, or anything like that. I could turn around, sit down on the seat, and relax for a little bit, or, you know, what have you. Leave us a comment. Tell us what you think. And, you know, if you got any questions, any further questions, anything that I missed, anything that I didn't go over that you're wondering about, drop us a comment and I will answer it. I promise you I'll answer it. Trying to think. I think that's it. So, till next time, y'all be safe. God bless. Thank you for watching.